Welcome, seriously welcome, to a John Legg fragrance review. You know, someone said to me recently, they said, Leggy, you're weird. And I was like, seriously? They said, yeah, you're just kind of weird. And I was like, I didn't even know what to say at first. I gave it a little bit of thought, and I realised in the end that that was probably the most realistic thing that anyone had ever said to me. And I was like, thank you so much. Anyway, let me tell you about one of the weird things I do. Every now and then, I'll just go onto eBay and I'll just put a word, be it Mansera, Montal, Lattafa, and just scroll down everything associated with that word. And about a month ago, I was on eBay and I just put the word Lattafa in there. Now, you know, if you've been here before, I'm a #1 fanboy of Lattafa. Amazing fragrances, budget fragrances, and they punch way above their tiny price tags. So I typed in Lattafa and I searched and I scrolled, and it was a case of got. I came across one I hadn't got, and I was like, click on it, yeah, get a little bit of detail. It's like, ooh, I like the sound of this one. Well, when I say I like the sound of it, it was a name that I was like, oh man, I can read the Lattafa bit and I can read the al bit and the concentrated bit, but the other two words, I was like, anyway, I clicked on buy it now and it came through. Let me show you the box and let me attempt to say the name of this fragrance. So let's get this the right way around. So there's the box. So it's got a nice picture of an old boy on there, and I started wondering whether he was the guy who perfumed it, or just someone who works at Lattafa, or maybe it's his name as the name of this fragrance. Okay, I'm putting this off. I've got to try and say it. So it looks like SHEIKH SHUYUKH. The only other word I can read is concentrated, and I'm like, yes, I know that word. Okay, let me show you the bottle. Let me get it the right way around so you can see what I'm up against. There you go. And if anyone can read that, fair play to them. So I believe it said SHEIKH SHUYUKH. Sounds a bit Japanese, but I'm guessing it's more of an Arabic name, because it is made in United Arab Emirates. It is the 100ml. It is the eau de parfum, and it cost me £15.50 British money. Now, this beauty has caused an absolute storm where I work. A little bit of a backstory. So where I work in a car dealership. We are half Mazda and half Hyundai. It's a multi-franchise garage in Tamworth, Staffordshire, England, UK. Right, now, in this garage, obviously I'm the weirdo who's got all these fragrances around my computer. So, you know, it's any given day, there's always sort of 4 or 5 different fragrances by my computer. And people come in and they try them and they give me views on them and that sort of thing, whether they like them, whether they don't like them, whether it's for a man, whether it's for a woman. Anyway, about a week ago, I took this to work. And I tell you what, it absolutely rocked the place. Every 20 minutes, people who'd sprayed it kept coming back and going, Leggy, can I spray that one again? And they were spraying it and they were like, oh man, that's beautiful. That is awesome. What's the name of it? And I was like, just try and read that. I don't know what the name of it is. Anyway, there's 2 people who've already ordered one of these. And I say every 20 minutes, someone was coming in saying, Leggy, I've just smelt whatever it was on such and such. Can I have a spray of it? And every 20 minutes, someone else was coming back. It was absolutely crazy. It was the busiest day of the entire year. People coming to spray this one. Now, let me spray it for you. And let me tell you what these people were smelling. it is a phenomenal fragrance, and it will actually blow you away. Okay, you're going to say, as most people did when they smelt it, Creed Aventus. It is. Okay. It is Creed Aventus Arabian style. Okay, there is a lot of sort of similarities with Creed Aventus. You're going to get a heavy dose of sort of pineapple. You're going to get a heavy dose of lemon, bergamot. Then you get like a resinousy, woody note, and then you get a vanilla and this. All right, £15.50 buys you a fragrance which is absolutely out of this world. I say at least two people I know at work, my place of work, have already ordered this fragrance because they could not get enough of this fragrance. Okay, now, so it is very similar to Creed Aventus, but it's not Creed Aventus. Okay, it is not Creed Aventus. But when you first smell it, you can't get out of your brain Creed Aventus. It differs a lot from Creed Aventus once it's sort of settled down and whatever, but I'm guessing it's the sort of bright sort of pineapple, lemon, bergamot sort of opening and the sort of resinousy wood in there. That's what makes you think of Creed Aventus. Realistically, this goes to a place where Creed Aventus doesn't go. This is an Arabic take on Creed Aventus. Now, it is similar to a couple of other Lattifas. So, don't ask me to say the name of this one because I struggled last time. That one, the pineapple bomb. Okay, it's got a little bit of that in there, all right? And another one which I have, which is Lattafa's Royal Blends. He says, not over, there we go. Royal Blends. It's very similar to that. Okay, it's almost like they've used those two, they've blended those two, and they've come up with this bad boy. Okay. In terms of performance, you'll get a solid 4 hours of scent bubble. And in the first sort of hour and a half to 2 hours, it projects quite nicely. In fact, it does project really well in the first sort of hour and a half to 2 hours. After the 4 hour mark, to be fair, you do have to top up, but trust me, this is well worth having. If you like the Creed Aventus, in fact, I think this is more pineapple. You know, Creed Aventus has got that slight smokiness to it. This hasn't got a smokiness to it. This is pineapple, lemon, fruitiness over resinous sort of woody notes. And I'm guessing there's some vanilla in there. It's not a particularly heavy vanilla fragrance, but I'm guessing there's some vanilla in the base. Okay, and there's probably a little bit of cedar wood to sweeten it slightly in the woody department. But this one, okay. I'm absolutely a massive fan of this, and I say there wasn't anyone who didn't like it. Now, I sprayed it for everyone at work, male and female, young and old. The females, they absolutely love this fragrance. Their eyes lit up. And I said, well, do you see it as something that you would wear? And they all went, no, I wouldn't wear it as a woman. I'd love to smell it on a guy. I can kind of see this as unisex, but I know what they mean. It does sort of lean perhaps a little on the masculine side. But you know what? As a woman, if you're watching this, this is perfect as a woman. In terms of a scent for a season, I would say that this is fairly versatile, and I would say it's probably more of a slightly warmer weather. I don't think you'd particularly reach for this in the middle of the winter. I would say this is probably best suited to a warmer weather sort of environment. Okay, what about an age range? You know what? I'm not going to put an age on this one because this is pretty, because of like Creed Aventus can be worn from sort of late teenage upwards. This is a similar sort of vibe. So yeah, why not? From teenage upwards to the grave. This is gorgeous. All right, okay. So as long as you like pineapple, lemon, and resinousy woods, that sort of Creed Aventus vibe, this is going to tickle your boat. Oh, tickle your box. Tick your, oh, whatever. Anyway, if you want to say the name again, I'm not going to. I am literally just going to show you the box so you can make a note of it. Get yourself on eBay. Can you see that? Shall I have a go at it? SHEIKH Al SHUYUKH. Okay, you're going to message me and say, Leggy, you got the owl bit right, and that was it. Okay, right. I really appreciate you coming to this channel. I love being able to share these fragrances with you. I love being able to just sort of talk and sort of, it's like the release, isn't it, really? So I really appreciate you coming to this channel. If you would consider a thumbs up, that would be awesome. A subscription would be immense. I don't know where that word immense came from, but it would be immense. And I would love you to stay safe. I would love you to spray fragrance every single day of the week and the weekend. And I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.